welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to finally dive in and review the Morphe Lisa Frank eyeshadow palette collaboration. I don't know if you guys know who Lisa Frank is, but if you don't, you probably were living under a rock when you were a kid. Back in the 90s, Lisa Frank was everything. Finally, Morphe and Lisa Frank came out with a palette to satisfy all of our nostalgic dreams. And I am totally living out my nostalgic dream right now with this palette. This palette is everything. The packaging is just amazing. When you see Lisa Frank, you think of your childhood. You know, you always had to have the sticker books, the stickers, the necklaces, the notebook paper, the folders, the everything. This eyeshadow palette is really special to me, and I will tell you why. This is an eyeshadow palette that I got for my birthday from my very, very special friend, Ashley. You've probably seen her in some of my videos lately. She is awesome. I will try to link all of her social medias down below, but she is like everything, and I don't know how she knew. She was like psychic somehow, I don't know, but she found the right one without me even mentioning which one I would like, because there's two other different ones. There's a unicorn one, an alien one, and the tiger one. And for me, the tiger one is everything. I had the notebooks, the pencils, the pens, the sticker book, the stickers, just everything was the tiger. If I was turning in my homework back in the day, best believe there was a Lisa Frank notebook. I'm feeling very nostalgic, and with my hair being green now, why not play around with some of the colors that are in the Lisa Frank palette and show you what you can expect if you get your hands on one of these amazing nostalgic palettes. And it opens up like a old school kind of like notebook folder. And once you see inside, you're going to be like, oh my god, this is everything I'm living. Look at that. It looks like a nostalgic notebook from back in the day. You have a mirror here that's a heart. I love it. I love this beautiful mirror, and it works really well. It has, this palette belongs to, and you write your name in it if you want to, just like you would do with your notebooks and folders back in the day. You would always write your name inside, so that way no one will take your special Lisa Frank notebook or folder. But sometimes back in the day, you know, kids would, because they were brats. In this amazing, beautiful palette, you get 35 amazing, highly pigmented eyeshadow shades. What's the best thing about this palette is that all the colors are in a uniform set and pattern of colors. Like, it goes from lightest to darkest. It makes creating eyeshadow looks very easy to achieve. You can do a wide variety of looks. You can do some nude, natural looks, along with some very bright looks that are going to be standout and stunning and bold and vibrant and bright and brave. The first eyeshadow shade is Blanca, a nice, very white shade. The next one is Princess Pearls. It's a very light nude shade, great for a base shade. It goes on really nice. And the next one is Rory, I believe that's what it's called. It's a nice, beautiful nude shimmer. I really like using that one. The next one is Casey and Thomas, I believe that's what it's called. It's a light yellow shade with some shimmer. Look at that gold pigment. Ooh, that's pretty. It's better than what I expected. Look at that. The last one is a yellow shade called Sunflower, and it really does look like a sunflower. And that is the brightest yellow I have seen. Look at that yellow right here. Wow, that is stunning. Sorry about the wind, but this is what the eyeshadow looks like in the natural sunlight. This is what you can expect from the first row of the eyeshadow, the more neutral skin tone shades. This is the second row. This first shade is a very light pink shade called Playtime Kitten. Very light, lovely pink shade. The next one is called Marky. I believe. It's another pink shade, but it has a little bit more shimmer, so it's kind of like the first one. This one's a little bit more on the shimmery side. It's a little bit lighter than the first shade. The next one is Balloon Buddies. Oh wow, that is very pigmented. Just one swipe. Wow. The next one is Elephant John. It's a kind of like a corally shade. Oh wow, that was just one swipe, you guys. See that? The next one is Sasha and Shanti. It's a beautiful coral shimmer shade. Stunning. Really, really pretty. That is what the second row looks like, and you can see all these stunning, amazing pinks to choose from. I'm obsessed. I love pink, and these ones are everything. Sorry about the wind again, but this is the second row of the palette with all the pinks, and this is what they look like in the natural sunlight. We're on the third row of the palette. I'm going to dive into Ballerina Bunnies. It's a beautiful, like, pigmented pink shade. It's like a powder pink. It's very pretty, as you can see. I love that one. The next one is a beautiful light pink shimmer shade. It's called Priscilla. I believe that's how you say it, and it's a beautiful metallic shimmer. I am obsessed. It's so beautiful. In the sunlight, it's glistening. I love to put those two colors together and make a eyeshadow look. Rainbow Chaser. Lovely pink shade. That's with 2 swipes. The next one is a lovely, very bright red shade that I'm obsessed with. Buzz is everything. Ooh, look at that. It's a beautiful red shade with a hint of orange. So the last one in the row is called Hunter. It's a lovely orange shade. These two would make a beautiful look as well. Whew. So many beautiful shades to choose from. I'm like overwhelmed. That is what that one looks like. Very bright pigmented orange. This is the third row in the natural sunlight, and you can see the beautiful pigmentation of these shades. They are just so bright, vibrant, and stunning. I am obsessed with that red shade. Oh my god. The second shade, the very light pink metallic shade. Oh my god, I am living. We are on the fourth row of the palette, the purple shades. The first one I'm going to dive into, it's a very light purple shade. It's called Dashley. I love it. Beautiful fuchsia. This one is a shimmery purple shade. It's called Rainbow Majesty. Beautiful shimmer right there. Almost like a metallic in a way. Very pretty. The third shade is Lollipop. Beautiful purple. I love it. That is just with one swipe, that purple. That is my favorite purple, I think. The next one is Puppy Love. It's a beautiful, beautiful pink. Vibrant, almost like a neon 80s vibe pink. And I'm living for that all the way. And that's just with one stroke of my finger on my hand. Then, this one is Roxy and Rolly. It's a very dark purple. That would be great for like a purple smoky eye. These are all of the purples, and no matter where you go, these eyeshadows will pop regardless in, indoor lighting or natural outdoor lighting. I'm going to swatch all of the greens right now, which is the fifth row in the eyeshadow palette, and I am obsessed with this green right here. It's my favorite green of the eyeshadow palette. It is called Peekaboo. Love it. Love the name, love the color, love everything about it. It inspired my hair color. I've been eyeballing it so much. I actually dived into it a few times already just to get a feel of like what the color would be, and it's just so beautiful. I am obsessed. And is a lovely green shimmer shade. And look at that neon green pigment. You cannot beat that. Already one swatch and you can see that's so vibrant already. But we're going to dive in again. And look. The next one is Zoomer and Zorbit. It's a regular green shade. Very pigmented, just with one swipe. This one is called Dancing Dolphins. It's kind of like a teal green. I do love me a good teal green. That'd be great for like a mermaid inspired sea life vibe going on. Right now the vibe is like mint green, and I think that one would be great for like a mint green look. This is a very dark green. Wow. It looks darker than it does in the palette. That one is called Saturn Sunday. That one's awesome. This one is probably the darkest green. It's a hunter green, like a pine green. It's called Forest. So that one I expected to be like super dark green. Yeah, very, very dark green. A little bit similar to this one, but this one's a little bit darker by, not by much, but like some. These are all the greens in the palette, and it's a little bit cloudy right now, so you can't really see like them in their full natural sunlight glory, but like here's how they look like in some clouds, so you get to see a little bit of a range of like what you can expect in like different kinds of weather, and they're still very beautiful and very pigmented. Now we are on the 6th row of the palette. This one is called Miss Galaxy. Beautiful teal green. I am really liking these teal greens. The next one is Prancing Younow. It's a very light purple shade. Very fun. Very pretty. They really go pretty together. The teal and this purple. The next one is Violet and Velvet. Great for Valentine's Day. Very dark, rich purple. The next one is Skye. It's a very, very, very dark purple. Very dark purple. Gotta love it. That is with one finger swatch right there. The last one is called Hollywood Bear. And it's a darker, sort of brownish shimmer shade. A little bit brown, kind of gray. It's pretty. Great to make a smoky eye with. These are the purples and the teal and the shimmery brown shade from the palette. These are all really beautiful shades. This is what they look like in the natural sunlight, or in this case, cloudiness. You can still see that they're very vibrant and bright no matter what lighting you're in. Last but certainly not least, we are going to do the stunning blues. The final row of the stunning eyeshadow palette right here. Can't wait to dive into these blues and see what they're all about. The first one is a very dark pigmented blue. Tectoni. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's a very stunning dark blue. Love it. The next one is Angel Kitty. It's a very light blue shade. That's how that one looks. Third one is Spotty and Dotty. It's a beautiful blue, shimmery color, like a shimmery sky blue. That's what that one looks like. The second to the last one is Panda Painter. It's a very dark, like a navy blue. That is very pretty. You can see the blue pigment in that. It's for sure a navy blue. And the last one is Max Splash. It's a very dark, what I consider a black shade. Like, I love myself a good black eyeshadow, and that is definitely a good black eyeshadow. And I am so excited that I was able to swatch all of these 35 amazing colors for you. The final row in the eyeshadow palette, the natural sunlight, well, cloudiness, but you can see that they're so vividly bright still, and the black is just popping and exquisite. I love it. That is a true black shadow right there. I'm going to get started with the eyeshadow look. I think I'm going to do a vibrant, bright, rainbow sort of eyeshadow look today. I use the NYX Glitter Eyeshadow Primer, and it's everything, and it really makes your eyeshadow stand out. It's one of the best eyeshadow primers I've ever used, so that's what I used first before I even started this look today. I'm also going to go in with my brand new Morphe eyeshadow brushes I just got yesterday. I'm really super excited to get into these and start using them. I think I'm going to go in with the pink shade. It's super bright, super pigmented, super bold, Puppy Love. I'm going to dip into that, and you can see how much product is on my brush. And I'm going to use that as my lid shade today. I'm feeling fun, festive, and 80s. I feel a lot of 80s vibes. I'm just going to pat it on the lid, not rubbing it across my lid. I'm doing slight, gentle patting motions on my eye, so that way the pigment will actually hold onto the eyelid and it won't get smeared. I see that a lot with other people doing eyeshadow. They like go across and it leaves a smeared look and it doesn't look complete. So you really have to pat in the pigment. The lovely thing about the NYX eyeshadow primer is that it really holds on to the pigment. So I think that it's the best eyeshadow primer out there, you guys. Like, it is so underrated that I'm just like blown away at like how underrated it is. I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette's mirror to do this because I don't have my usual like handheld mirror. This eyeshadow palette is just so bold and out there, and I love it. So super amazing. Like, look at that pigment. I'm just blown freaking away. I was just like, I'm on a whole nother galaxy over here. I'm going to use this very bold lime green that matches my hair, Peekaboo. I'm obsessed with that shade. We're going to use it. We can't forget about Peekaboo. We're going to blend that through the center and to the corner. And I like this little angled brush because it makes the pigment go on so much easier and just blends it out so well. I'm blending it the best I can into the pink so that way it looks cohesive and it doesn't look just like one bold color after the other. I'm going out today with this eyeshadow look, so you know I'm going to be bold and festive, but you know what? Even if I go to Walmart, I'm going to live my extra life. You know that? Like, be too much. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Be who you are. Be vibrant. Be bold. Be brave. Oh my god, that green is just everything. Like, sure, I have to go in a few times, but you know what? It's so worth it in the end. I'm thinking about putting a shimmer shade right in here to emphasize the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm just like, what do I want to do today? Violet and velvet shade. I think we're going to go for that one because it is just bold, vibrant, and amazing. I have the perfect little brush to do that with. Not this one. This one. That one can be saved for the highlight shade that I'm going to add at the end because I forgot. But you know what? It's okay. Look at that pigmented purple. That is going to be super pretty to add to the inner corner right here. Doing my best to blend it together so it's all cohesive. Here we go. It's not perfect, but it'll do. We're going to add the last shade, which is the highlight shade, which is Rory. This lovely skin tone shade. It has like some shimmer to it, so we're going to add that to the top of our eyebrow bone, right above the green. Then we're going to blend it together. There we go. And then I'll clean up the excess with a handy dandy makeup wipe, and then I'll show you the final look for today and my final thoughts on the Morphe Lisa Frank eyeshadow palette. This is the final look, you guys. Oh my god. Look at that pigment. I cannot say anymore. This palette is so fantastic and fabulous. You have no idea. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. If you guys can get your hands on it, trust me, you will not be disappointed. You can find this online. I believe it's sold out at the Morphe store and at Ulta. Make sure that it's holographic because some of the counterfeit ones are not holographic. This one is an original, and you can see the holographic glow in the ring light, so make sure that it has that holographic glow in case you're wanting to purchase the real true Morphe Lisa Frank palette, because there is some counterfeits out there, so that's a little tidbit that you should know. You can go from day to night looks without sacrificing pigment, and you will get the bold, beautiful coverage that you always want. So this palette has something for everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching my Morphe Lisa Frank review video. If you like this video, please let me know by leaving a huge thumbs up down below. It's really appreciated. As well, subscribe for more videos. And let me know if you had got your hands on any Lisa Frank products. I'd love to hear about it down below in the comment section. As always, I'll talk to all of you next time. Bye everyone.